Hello students, this is your English lesson. In this lesson, we are going to read a poem, Loveliest of Trees, the Cherry Now from Oxford Modern English 5. Students, the poem was written by A.E Housman, a great English scholar and poet. Loveliest of Trees, the Cherry Now is one of his best compositions about beauty and regret. It was first published in 1896 in Shropshire Lad. The poem speaks about the unmatchable beauty of the cherry trees that memorizes the speaker. It also illustrates how he feels sorry for the time he spends without enjoying the glories of enchanting nature. The poem centers upon the matchless beauty of the cherry trees. The writer begins describing the cherries hanging along the boughs. They beautifully stand in the middle of the woodland, and to him their white color reminds him of Easter Sunday or the day Jesus was resurrected. Enthralled by the bounty of nature, he starts thinking about his mortality, believing he is only going to live for 70 years. At 20, he realizes that 20 years of his life are gone without enjoying the bliss of nature, and he has 50 years left. He realizes that 50 years are not enough to adore the glories of cherry trees. Hence, he decides to enjoy the beauty of the natural world as long as he can. Now, read the poem together. Loveliest of trees, the cherry now is hung with bloom along the bough, and stands above the woodland ride, wearing white for Easter tide. Now of my 80 years and 10, 20 will not come again, and take from 70 springs a score, it only leaves me 50 more. And since to look at things in bloom, 50 springs are little room. About the woodlands I will go to see the cherry hung with snow. Exercises. A. Understanding the poem. 1. Answer the following questions. A. What is the narrator's opinion of cherry trees? Answer. The narrator likes cherry trees and says that they are the loveliest of all the trees. B. What season is it in the first stanza? Try to give two pieces of evidence to support your answer. Answer. Spring. The tree is in bloom. This usually happens in spring. The narrator says that it is Easter time. C. In the second stanza, which two lines tell us that the narrator expects to live for 70 years? Answer. The first and third lines of the second stanza tell us that the narrator expects to live for 70 years, 80 years and 10, and 70 springs. D. In the last stanza, the poet mentions two seasons. What are they? Answer. In the last stanza, the poet mentions spring. The poet also mentions snow, which is associated with winter. We can presume that the seasons are changing, moving from winter to spring. E. Which phrase has the poet used that means the same as there isn't much space and time? Answer. The phrase the poet has used that means the same as there isn't much space and time is little room. 2. The poet has used rhyming couplets. Write down the pairs of words that rhyme. Now, bow, cow, row, ride, Easter tide, hide, pride, town, again, hen, pan, score, more, for, core, bloom, room, tomb, go, snow, row, show. 3. Answer the following questions with reference to context. A. 20 will not come again. 1. Explain what this line means in your own words. Answer. He has lived for 20 years. Those years have passed by. B. Read the last stanza again. 1. What does the narrator decide to do in the last two lines? Answer. He has decided to spend time in the woods looking at the trees covered in blossom and snow. 2. Why does he want to do that? Answer. He thinks that since he only has 50 years left to enjoy such things, he should take every opportunity to do so. Working with words. Add a word to each of the following to make a new word. A. Sunday. B. Dentist. C. Fellow. D. Bargain. E. Butter. F. Tender. G. Courage. H. Ranger. Use suitable infinitives in the blanks below. A. The man helped to save my friend. B. They wanted to put their books on the shelf. C. The policeman helped the boy to cross the road. D. The child asked to go home. E. The dog tried to eat the bone. F. To tame tigers is very difficult. G. The boys worked hard to earn some money. Thanks for listening. For new videos, don't forget to subscribe my channel. And if you like my videos, please share and like.